Hey guys, it's Faiz from Reality Club. Today I'll be breaking down I Wish I Was Your Joke.
You can drive your car anymore. Keep me in your back pocket.
Right, so we start with the first verse, exercising in the midnight zone. Well, exercising in the midnight zone, you may perceive differently depending on where you are in life, how old you are, your knowledge of things in the world, but whatever your interpretation is, it is what it's fine. It's valid is what I'm trying to say. So if you think exercising means doing push-ups in the middle of the night, more power to you. If you think it means something more physical with somebody else, fighting, anything, but yeah, exercising in the midnight zone. Under the twilight we will find a home, a roof and walls upon a starry sky where we'll reside and sparks will fly. So when I wrote this song, I kind of had in my head already a vision that it was gonna be a night song, you know, hanging out with your friends, you know, bar hopping or restaurant hopping, or just hanging out at night in the streets, walking around. And that's why you have, you know, this kind of a roof and walls made out of stars. We look upon the starry sky where sparks will fly. So I feel like these hangouts at night, that's when things can happen, you know, with you and a significant other or someone you had a crush on. Usually it's a bit more romantic when it's done at night. And then we go to Fatiha's verse. Start to talk and then your diction slips. Miss the punchline, you could use a script. You're laughing at yourself and so is everybody else left in this place. So for that one, I kind of wanted to describe the girl or the one that you have your eyes on that night, that this character has their eyes on. And in my head, it was like this kind of confident, outgoing girl that, you know, can laugh at herself basically. She's getting the attention of everybody at that place, and even though she's messing up, like she's, you know, her diction is slipping, she's missing the punchline, but the people can laugh with her because she's just that charismatic. Just to describe this charismatic character that you're pining, that you really wish you could have. And then we go straight to one of the iconic parts. Well, the faster that you come, the sooner that you leave. I must be going down, 'cause I can hardly breathe. Now for that, again, just like the exercising in the midnight zone part, it all depends on who you are, where you are in life, how old you are, and your knowledge on all things regarding the universe. People will have different interpretations of that. All interpretations are valid, go ham. But my interpretation is that, you know, this is kind of, I wanted to create a dilemma. I wanted to create kind of this, the faster that you come, the sooner that you leave. So this person has an agenda. Every time they meet up, they have an agenda. Once that agenda is done, that person leaves. And it's kind of like, I want to be with her. I want her to come. I want her to be here. But when she's here, she's gonna go again, and I hate seeing her leave. I hate that she has to go. But if she, but then if she never comes, then, you know, you see the struggle? That's what I wanted to bring out. Must be going down because I can hardly breathe. Also, things are overwhelming. Must be like down emotionally or down physically, up to you. And then we go straight to the chorus. I wish I was your joke, pass around in sordid bars, when you can't drive your car anymore. So when I say joke here, I don't mean like you wish you were the joke. I wish I was made fun of. I wish I was something that, I don't mean it like that. It's kind of a metaphor. So when, it's not kind of a metaphor, it is a metaphor. So when you're hanging out with your friends, when you're hanging out with someone new, there's always that one joke or that one story that you tell as a backup when things get stale, when you don't know what else to say, when nobody else knows what to do. You have this joke in your back pocket that you can bring out to kind of break the ice or lighten the mood, but it's not your first choice. It's not your, magnum opus of jokes or stories. It's the one that you just have remembered, and it's the one you go to when you don't know what else to say and you have nothing else that comes to mind. So that's what I mean by joke. I wish I was that for you. Even if I'm not your first choice, not your second choice, not your third, even if I'm your fourth, fifth, or your last choice, as long as I'm a choice, as long as I'm an option, I don't mind. I wish I was that, I wish I was an option. I wish I was your joke. You keep me in your back pocket. You'll use me, then you'll ignore it. I don't mind. Yeah, that's what I meant with the back pocket thing. You use a joke just like you would use me. You use me like you would use a joke when you don't have anything else to say. And the I don't mind is kind of open-ended. Do you really mind? Are you really okay with that? Now, with this song, what we wanted to do, like I previously mentioned, is we wanted to acknowledge that this phenomena exists. We didn't want to kind of justify it or make people be like, that's okay. But we wanted people to think that, hey, put a mirror to your face. Does this situation seem okay to you? Is this you? And yeah, just kind of make you introspect and ask. Use me once in May and then in June. Once a month, well, I don't mind that tune. Explore your expectations, baby. More is what you seek and what you'll find. So for that, kind of like a booty call, yeah? But like a sparse booty call, you kind of do it once a month. It's, what I'm trying to say is, you don't mind even if you're not, being used that often, but only once a month. Kind of also want to keep showing how much of a, simp this person is, in a way, for this person. Yeah. And then there's the Bilal verse. I don't mind at all. I'll be your late night call. Wait for your heart to fall. I'm your lover boy, baby doll. Well, the striking inclination, my desire for your affections got me sprung. So for that part, when I wrote the song, I already instantly knew that I wanted Bilal on this track. Whether it be all him, whether it be featuring, I just knew that we had to have his voice in there somehow because it felt like it just fits. His style, his persona, his songs I really like. So I wanted him to make a grand entrance in the song, and I thought this was the best way to do it. One of the last verses before the end chorus, he just comes in and goes, I don't mind at all, And with this one, again, just simping, And if this is you, look at yourself, look in the mirror. Are you okay with this? Blink twice for help, that kind of message. And then, of course, we get to the final chorus, kind of big build-up, bravado, whatever, showmanship, and then it ends with just an I don't mind. Again, this question, this statement, it's more of like a question, I would say. It brings out a lot of questions. Do you really not mind, or do you actually mind? Be true to yourself, guys, because no one else is gonna do it for you. I don't know what I'm saying here. But that's been the breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me your theories on what you thought the song meant. And maybe, because this is the beauty of, songs. You can have multiple interpretations and they could all be right. And they could open my eyes and be like, hey, you know what? That's a cooler interpretation. So please, drop down what you think the song really meant or what you thought it meant before you saw this video. And I will see you again in the next one. Much love. Bye-bye.
I wish I was your